Hey guys, this is Kami Can. And sometimes I think it would be really nice if there was like a Kill Tony for comics. Kill Tony is this comedian podcast on YouTube that plays every Monday night at 8. And on there, you can randomly get your name pulled out of a bucket. And if you go out on stage and you kill it, it's possible that your career and your life will change from that point on. And you'll have a solid schedule of work lined up for you if you succeed. Failure is a completely different matter though, and that is a topic for another video. You could get a golden ticket, you could become a regular, you could have whatever product that you're trying to sell, like a book, become a bestseller for your business. You could do so well that you'll have work scheduled and lined up for your career for weeks, months, for however long, as long as you keep succeeding. And that can be the fast track for your career to blow up. But we don't have that in comics. There's no show or podcast or place where you just go on once, show off your comic, and then blow up instantly, and get tons of sales for your work and have your career set up for you after you basically debut on the scene. There used to be a similar effect in Comicsgate, but I don't think it's as strong as it used to be. I think that those days are gone. And in the past, it might have been that you get published in Image Comics and it's now your own work that is selling new copies for you. You're able to make a living off your work because you're published in Image Comics or you're published with DC or Marvel, and you just keep getting a consistent slate of work. But now it's different. We don't have that blow up effect unless you have been creating consistently for at least a minimum of 10 years of putting out your work. You have a nice backlog of work that people can look back and see, oh, this guy is actually continuously creating. He doesn't just drop one thing and leave. Like, he continues to appear and he comes back for more, and he has that drive. In comics, you have to earn it, and then even after a blow up, you have to keep earning it. A lot of the time I'll see people who get really early fanfare for their stuff, like really early praise for their work, fizzle out after 1 or 2 issues. And I don't want to name names, but there's some comics that I was just like, man, this is great, I want to see more of this. And it makes a lot of sales, and then issue 2 comes out, makes a lot of sales, and then we don't see issue 3, we don't see issue 4. It's just like disappeared off the face of the earth. And with comics, you have to realize that it's so much work that you just have to keep earning your place. You have to keep earning your spot even after a blow up. The blow up is just to get more people in the door, but the continued work is how you create and maintain and sustain your career over a long period of time. The most successful creators are most likely people that you have never heard of. These are people who are able to make a good living off of their comics and sell to an audience that is uniquely designed to enjoy their comics specifically. And they're catering to them alone, focused on them and nobody else. They're not trying to sell to the whole mainstream. They're not trying to sell to everyone who's reading JJK or My Hero. They're trying to sell to this specific niche audience and focus on them and do the best they can for them. And I just see that as the best way to go. You don't have to worry about blowing up or going viral or having a Kill Tony effect happen for your comic. You just have to focus on who is wanting your specific vision, your specific work. Because while One Piece is One Piece, Superman is Superman, Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball, only you can make what you create. So somebody's looking for that specific vision, that specific story. They're looking for it in the way that you're creating it right now. And there's always room for improvement. There's always room to get better. But once you find those people who are diehard fans of what you're creating, then just keep making more of them. Ask them more of what, like, ask them, like, what do you want? Like, what do you like about my stuff? What do you want to see more of? That kind of thing. That helps you cater more to their tastes, their specific likes, and it becomes like a two-way street. But they don't have that with bigger creators or Shonen Jump authors. They can have that with you through your YouTube, through your email list, through your Patreon. They can directly speak to you and ask like, hey, this is what I'd like to see more of. But you can't do that with a Shonen Jump creator. You can't do that with an Image Comics creator. Like, I'm going to do a video pretty soon on the specific advantages that we have as indie creators that the creators in Japan don't have, the creators in the mainstream market don't have. Like, we have a lot of advantages that we don't usually see because we're struggling so much, but there's a lot that we can do, that we have the specific ability to do, that I'll show you in an upcoming video. So that is all for the day. It's just for some food for thought. And please check out my latest webcomic, Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice, and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend, or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. And I hope you enjoy it, and please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.